respectful. Please be quiet so Debbie can speak. It's okay. Everybody, let's hear from our speakers. We have other speakers as well.
Thank you all so much.
I love the line, "Thank you all so much," as they're booing her. But that shows you how disconnected she is and how disconnected they are, meaning the DNC, from the people, from regular folks. Like, oh, yeah, no, oh, yes, I know you people love me because that's the game that we've been playing from day one, and this is Kabuki Theater, and I'm told that you're supposed to love me, and no, you're all booing me? Well, I want to thank you guys. Thank you very much. Settle down now. Simmer down, everybody. Like she's a teacher or something. She's at the head of the class. Like, okay, now, everybody, settle down. Let's simmer down now. I have something to say. So, what bugs me to no end about this is there's no doubt that the media is going to take this instance and other similar instances, and they're going to spin it. And they're going to spin it, and they're going to make the case that Bernie Sanders supporters are basically inherently irrational. Like, oh, look at them, they're not adults, they can't stop booing. Ah, typical. We knew this of Bernie's people. They're so irrational, you know, and they'll also spin it when it comes to Hillary Clinton, and in this case, Debbie Wasserman Schultz. They'll say, well, it's sexist. I mean, they don't like this woman. She's a woman. Sexism. As I say, they're just a mob of sexists. So that's how they're going to spin this. But think about how pathetic that is. Because it's like they're comfortable with their surface bullshit answers because they don't want to look any deeper. Because when you look deeper, you find out very quickly, they're not booing her because she's a woman. They're not booing her because they're inherently irrational. They're booing her because they know too much. I mean, this is a crowd full of people who read the WikiLeaks documents, who saw the internal DNC emails, who realized that, oh my goodness, they tried to atheist shame Bernie Sanders as a strategy to get Hillary Clinton to win. This is the DNC that was working on that. You know, in the emails, they admit there are Hillary Clinton and DNC moles inside of Bernie's campaign. They were trying to fucking tank the thing from day one. They had stories that they would leak to different press outlets. Washington Post was one of them, for example. You know, Debbie Wasserman Schultz would email and get in contact with Chuck Todd and Phil Griffin, the president of MSNBC, when somebody on air said something she didn't like that was against her and was against the DNC, and I'm sure was against Hillary Clinton also. So this is why people are booing you. You're a fucking puppet master behind the scenes, trying to control everything and trying to set the narrative in Hillary's direction, as opposed to having a free, fair, open campaign and giving Bernie Sanders a shot. You never wanted him to win. You never wanted him to have a chance. So now you go up there and you expect everybody to go, oh, yes, Debbie, oh, how fair and great you've been and how much you care about the policy substance. And that's the main point here. Every single person in that fucking crowd who was booing, they know damn well Debbie Wasserman Schultz does not give a fuck about them. She doesn't give a fuck about the American people. She doesn't give a fuck about progressive policy positions. She cares about getting Hillary Clinton elected, and that's it. So this is a person who, we've covered the stories, she's taken so much money from predatory payday lenders, and she's gone to bat for them. She's fought for them. So there's supposed to be some rules implemented. You can thank Elizabeth Warren for this, by the way, for fighting for you on this. They tried to have rules implemented at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Debbie Wasserman Schultz swoops in at the last second with a bunch of other idiots and Republicans and says, well, let's hold off on the rules that would actually crack down on the predatory payday lenders, and then come to find out she takes so much money from them. So this is why people don't like you, Debbie. It's not because they're inherently irrational. It's not because they're sexist. It's not because they're uninformed. They dislike you because they are informed.